Bienvenidos, bonicos, al Metafor ReFantazio. A ver, así empieza esto. Vamos a ver la primera cinemática. ¿Lo pongo en japo?
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
Vale, Arzas.
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Y lo de la música que dice Ferreta lo he experimentado también, ¿eh? Estás por ahí andando y... Y así todo el rato, ¿eh? Míralo. Esas... Una animación, corran de mi bonico. Metafor ReFantazio. Hola Melanie, preciosa, ¿cómo estás? Vale, en lugar de cargar partida vamos a hacer una nueva. Porque la que tenía arrancada es en la que hemos probado cómo funciona la Steam Deck, que a 30 FPS en medio se juega cremoso.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me.
Vale, llevamos 5 minutos.
Pique your interest. Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes at a strange threshold.
Vale. Tú que guiarás al protagonista, responde. ¿Es Joserra tu nombre? Este no es el nombre del protagonista. Vale. 5 minutos y en los 5 primeros minutos hemos podido escribir con el teclado el nombre nuestro, no el del personaje, el nuestro, ¿vale? Seguimos.
A most unusual name.
Hola, Bonnie Carmen.
One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Mira qué bonitas Bonnie Carmen y Melanie, que han venido las dos junticas. ¿Cómo estás, Melanie? Hermosa. Esta fantasía limitada a los confines de la imaginación, ¿la calificarías como una creación fútil?
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds.
Vale, una elección.
I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Vale, lo vamos a dejar en normal. Segunda interacción. Llevamos 7 minutos de juego. Está Unonara muy enganchada. Qué bonita que es Unonara también, ¿eh? A mí me está dando ahora alergia. Otra animación, venga. En media hora igual ya empezamos a manejar a algún personaje. Es broma, ¿eh?
Is it true then? The king is dead. Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia.
Tiene cuernos.
No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all.
Es que no he cambiado lo del metáforo.
You're with us or against us? And if you're against us,
Sí, está cambiado ya.
An igniter? How did they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one.
Estoy viendo anime, ¿eh?
Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Es que esto es muy japo también, ¿eh?
Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Let's want to get stuck like us.
No podía haber empezado por eso antes de que matasen a alguien, por favor.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Tanto F1 y tan pocos F5.
This place already feels like a death.
Ay, no he mirado el...
You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay?
Ah, vale, por lo de sándwich es por el juego de antes, Citus.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Are you all right?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Ahí va, creo que he quitado algo sin querer. Pues le estaba dando al menú.
Let's go.
¿Ves? Está en mínimo. Vale. Hostia, cómo cambia, la cosa. Vale, y bastante suelto,
Watch out! Okay? Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful. Watch out!
Ya empieza.
They found us.
Vale. 12 minutos y hemos manejado el personaje por primera vez.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
No existe uno el que no tenga que explicar el mundo por obvias razones.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army.
Esta chica es la polla porque se llama Gallica.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Look! Over there! Let's go. Got a sec? I don't like this. Hey, we found something! Watch out! No, looks like they found us. Huh? Huh?
¡Corre, plátano!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic.
¿Por qué se mueve a pocas
The United
FPS?
Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
De una época gloriosa acude, oh gran explorador, poseedor de una fantasía empoderada. Responde así a mi llamada y otórgame tu guía.
Whoa, just look.
Whoa.
La guía canso del año. José Rachu.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
La hecho crack. Mira, ha sonado así.
There's no way that crowd was going
Ay, no, no me ha sonado ahora.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful.
Hurry.
Pero qué cochinos que son que llevan la cola por fuera, ¿eh?
Do you have any street smarts? Come on, kid. Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
La verdad tenemos arroz con pollo, dice.
Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, You cannot fail.
Sí, porque 20 minutos y he movido, he jugado uno.
I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Sí, no, si con Final Fantasy XVI pasaba lo mismo.
So?
Whatever will I do?
Ugh, come off it.
Mira a los racistas. Espérate. Era esto para atacar, ¿verdad? Señora. Ay, que no puedo atacar. No puedo atacar aquí. Yo quiero atacar a esa señora, que es una hija de la grandísima flauta.
Oh God, grant me guidance.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Exacto, luego ya nos lo ya nos lo explicarán varias veces.
Now I want one from...
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though...
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you... Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say... but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it.
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king...
Now he's dead. With no living heir,
Tragic, isn't it? You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well,
mira cómo se va con el golpe de melena y meneando las caderas.
She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Unas rellenas el Gorriaga, ¿qué es eso? Son galletas, Pavía. Claro, me estaba yendo yo para allá, para el otro lado, y me traen aquí a este lado de la calle, porque dices, ¿por qué? Pues me sale de los huevos. Anda, me cago en 10. Que tenemos una furra rosa, madre de Dios. ¿Te parece qué? Ay, madre mía.
Oh, yeah?
Venga, Melanie, preciosa. Que vaya genial. Oh, qué rico.
Whoa.
An elder? Here?
This place.
Es que es eso, es que a mí el tema este de los furros y demás no... Arcana.
All right.
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should
Es
be
que ya sabéis lo que dicen, sin arcana no hay mamana.
asking questions. Just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! Learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
Soy un poco...
An elder. I thought your kind
Los
was
mosqueteros.
long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
Si me permitís por mi trabajo, ese tipo de bromas... ¿Qué tipo de bromas? ¿El que dices? ¿Había?
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse.
Hola, Bardo Bonico. ¿Lo del pelo dices? ¿Por los furros?
David Core. Any skills to speak of?
Sí, pelito no es delito.
I'm stronger than I look.
With arms like that,
Mhm.
you have to be. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Vale, ¿cómo llamamos al personaje? 30 minutos y le ponemos el nombre al personaje. ¿Lo llamamos Plátano? Habrá furros de gatos esfinge, dice. D'Artagnan. Sí, qué maldita calva preciosa, ¿cómo estás? ¡Viti! ¿Con qué me acordé yo de algo de maldita calva ayer? Y ya no me acuerdo de por qué fue. Si quiero acordarme yo de cosas, nos lo vamos a llamar... Lo vamos a llamar Hartazón. Hartazón. Se va a llamar. Un husky. Lo voy a llamar Hartazón. Porque como tiene el pelo, hartazón. ¿Qué es lo que provoca? Hartazón. Lo veo, ¿eh? ¿Es Hartazón el nombre del protagonista? Sí. Venga. Además, parece un poco D'Artagnan también, ¿no? No entra las letras, dice. Ay, perdona, maldita calva. No me había dado cuenta.
We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
Ya nos van a dar un igniter de esos. Hartazón, por supuesto. ¿Ves? Míralo. Parece que lleva un casco.
Well.
Pues me pongo a la cola. ¿Hoy madrugaste también? Hoy has podido dormir.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An Elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Soy un Elda. Elda es de Alicante.
There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear.
Elda es de Alicante.
In my hands. Give it here.
Brute force, crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Nada, que esto está lleno de gilipollas.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Si es que tiene... Es que tiene pinta de pussy el anime. Porque es anime y es pussy. ¿El recibe? Hoy dormiste hasta tarde. Oh, qué bien. ¿Hasta las 5 de la mañana? Madre mía. Espero que lo pasaseis genial, maldita calva. Que lo pasaseis allí fantásticamente bien. Y muchísimas gracias por pasar por aquí a compartir. Ahora que llega la primavera allí a Argentina. ¿Qué le dan? Estoy repitiendo todavía la pasta que comí a mediodía. Creo que le he echado demasiado pimiento.
And take this too.
El mapa.
Wow, that's a real map.
¡Vaya! ¡Un mapa de verdad! ¡Por favor, es increíble!
Only the military could pull this together.
Perdón,
Listen
perdón,
up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be
Dora
deployed
la
to a
exploradora.
fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true.
Ese entusiasmo de los jóvenes, ¿verdad?
Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Hostia, qué interesante, ¿no? Qué agradable para decir, oye, me apetece alistarme para que me esté dando por saco el gilipollas este.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey, you awake?
Pues hombre, no, estaba intentando dormir, cansina. Déjame en paz. Madre mía, es que no me dejas ni descansar.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay?
Pues no, claro.
Some people are even
O sea, estoy intentando quedarme durmiendo y tú me metes más nervios. Es que de verdad, gallica, por favor.
kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
Pero es que literal, ¿eh? Es que literal. O sea, estoy yo intentando dormir y ella ahí picándome, diciendo, oye, que esta gente es la que quemó tu aldea, ¿sabes? O sea, tenlo en cuenta. Ahora, ¿puedes dormir? Pues estoy intentándolo. Pues, ¿sabes qué?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of.
Hola, loca felina, bonita.
Give you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
Venga, que estoy intentando dormir. Estoy intentando dormir.
It's what you call a fantasy story.
Tal cual,
It's
Ferreta.
a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those
Blas,
stories. Okay,
¿estás durmiendo, Blas?
It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already?
Pues hombre, sí.
How hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
Estoy intentando dormir.
Guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Necesitamos dormir y descansar, que mañana viene un día ligero. Pero, oye, ¿sabes que esta gente prendió el fuego a tu familia y a tu aldea? Y oye, ¿me lees un cuento? Es que me resulta curioso, ¿eh? Insecticida. Es que va de mosquita muerta entonces si le echamos insecticida.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
Venga, voy a soltar el mando.
I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
Bueno, eso es tu opinión. Sí, modo cine activado. Sí, llevamos 43 minutos y he jugado 1. Sí, me gustan las pelis, pero yo qué sé, estoy jugando, ¿no? Ya, nada.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
Ay, mira, que puedo tocar, ¿eh? Puedo tocar el mando. No, ahora sí que empezamos a poder jugar.
This place here. Hold on.
Let's see.
Hold on. This...
Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
Estoy jugando a mirar.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The tower fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort. The first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms.
Se gusta mucho, el Klinger este.
Forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made
Mira que a mí me gustan los pelijuegos también, rollo los de Telltale,
Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Espérate. Te lo voy a decir.
¡Tonto! ¡Que eres tonto! ¡Del todo! ¡No pa' un rato, no! ¡Tonto! ¡Del todo! ¡Pa' siempre!
Eso.
I apologize for him.
See? Take a cue from your friend in the lesser tribe. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part. Speaking ill of the dead. And
Hola,
my
Dragon.
mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
Soy Artazón.
That's my name.
I have that right?
Y ya está Blue Dragon. Esta semana que viene tendrás el vídeo, que ya lo he probado. En la LCD. Ya lo tengo grabado. Esta semana, a mitad de semana lo tendrás. O bueno, no, seguramente lo publique el sábado también. Sábado que viene. Igual que en la OLED.
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Venga.
Damn it.
No, 30 FPS. 60 FPS no. Igual que en la OLED. 30 FPS en medio. A ver, lo puedes poner en 60 FPS, pero bajarle la calidad y el renderizado y no creo que merezca la pena.
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
¡Kiva, bonito!
Did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you traveled to
Gallica. Es la polla.
You stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Pues básicamente aquí va 51 minutos, de los cuales he jugado 1 y medio. Hola Arcacem, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidísimos todos los que venís con Kiva. ¿Qué tal ese Final Fantasy en tu caso? Espero que lo hayáis pasado genial. Kiva es súper bonito, súper majo y juega mucho JRPGs. A él sí que le gusta este tipo de cosas, así que os lo recomiendo 1000. Y espero que tengáis un fin de fantástico. Y si queréis quedaros, pues acabamos de empezar. Bueno, llevamos 50 minutos, pero no hemos jugado mucho. Y uno JRPG style. Pero bueno, ya vamos a coger el control y ya vamos a luchar. Que esto ya me lo he pasado también en la Steam Deck, así que ya sé qué es lo que viene. Y luego el Metafor. ¿Podríamos llamarlo Cinemetafor? ¿Cinemetafor? Vale.
Here we go. Actually,
I see.
Vale.
This is...
Vale. Pero que dure el nombre 1 hora. Otra cinemática, venga. Las cinemáticas, por lo menos probándolo con la Steam Deck, me los he saltado. Entonces esto no lo había visto.
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
Lo teníamos que poner teníamos que ponerle un comando a Was para eso.
Hurry.
Great find.
This is bad.
What?
What do you think? Huh. Got it? Take care of it, please. Things will be fine.
We can't get sloppy.
But still, don't let your guard down.
Mira, ya. 55 minutos para empezar a jugar los combates, va. Hola, Jade, bonita, ¿cómo estás? Mira, otra que es majísima y que no está viciada en absoluto. Jade no está viciada en absoluto al Throne and Liberty, ¿verdad? A ver, Demi, yo soy partidario de que es mejor que mientras juegues te vayan introduciendo a la historia, al lore, etcétera, que no que te metan cinemáticas ahí a cholón. Personalmente, es mi forma de disfrutar de los juegos. O sea, yo lo prefiero así. Pero bueno, entiendo que es un estilo que evidentemente la gente está y sobre todo a la gente que le gusten el manga y el anime y demás, estarán acostumbrados a este tipo de conversaciones y demás. Ese tipo de guión. Pero mata al otro, tonto la... Vale, es igual. The power of fire is quite my desire. La música se sale, la verdad. O sea, puedo hacer burla todo lo que quiera, pero la música es un pedazo de musicote, ¿eh?
Be careful.
No, que va, no, Jade, si el tema está en que yo no soy muy de JRPGs. No soy yo muy de JRPGs, entonces claro. Es que tienes animaciones incluso cuando empieza el combate, cuando terminas el combate. Vale, el otro está stuneado, ¿vale? Y es mi turno. Pero no, simplemente es eso, ¿eh?
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
La música épica hasta cuando cagan, ¿eh? Hola, Agony, ¿qué tal? Muy buenas, Bonico. Entre Lorza y Lorza. Maldito y sensual bardo rock. Es rollo japonés que son un poco intensitos. Pero bueno, que entiendo que hay mucha gente que le encanta ese tipo de género. A mí son partes que a lo mejor no me llaman tanto la atención. Pero también he de decir que hasta ahora muchas veces he huido de este tipo de géneros porque me generaba algo de rechazo, ¿no? Y sin embargo, pues ahora prefiero darles una oportunidad. Y como decía mi amigo Iván, muchas veces me he perdido, a lo mejor me he perdido juegazos de la hostia por decir, no, es que es demasiado japo, ¿sabes? Entonces prefiero darle ya que lo tengo. Porque este tipo de juegos, más que para mí, pues los quiero para probarlos en la Steam Deck y para que la gente que le gusten este tipo de juegos sepa cómo funcionan en la Steam Deck, etcétera, ¿no? Y ya que lo tengo, pues aprovecharlo también, ¿no? Parece que está cerrada, vaya. Y darles una oportunidad, por supuesto. Pero también, claro, hay que partir de la base de que no es un estilo que a mí personalmente pues me llame tanto la atención. Es eso, que yo no veo anime, no me gusta el anime, no me va ese rollo.
Wait. Be careful.
Hey.
Que ya me has explicado lo del sigilo. No hace falta que me lo expliques otra vez, por favor. Ya me lo has dicho, cómo iba el tema del sigilo. El enemigo de los huevos, podremos llamar a este. No, tenía que haber tirado fuego. Bueno, es igual. Bueno, es igual. Así no gastamos mana. Sí, sí, es del estilo, Pavía. Es del estilo de los Final Fantasy. De entrada es demasiado texto el juego. Hola, Belén, preciosa, ¿cómo está, Bonica? Muy buenas tardes. Sí, pero mira, por ejemplo, para que veáis el rollo. Sea of Stars es un juego inspirado en los JRPGs, ¿vale? Pero es un juego occidental. Y me resulta muchísimo más atractivo que estos, por ejemplo. Sea of Stars a mí me parece una preciosidad, por ejemplo. Y tiene ese aire, ¿no? Lo que pasa es que, pues es eso, al ser, quizá al ser occidental. ¿Eres Zelda? Sí, de Alicante. La gente es aquí un poco racista, ¿eh? Pues anda, mira si te...
No. Hey.
Odio a los Zeldas. Venga, la mierda, hombre. Por ejemplo, Witcher 3 plantea el conflicto que estamos viendo ahora mismo, ¿no? Que es el tema del odio a... En este caso, el odio a los que no son fairies, ¿no? A los que son humanos, entre comillas. En el Witcher 3 lo tenemos también, ese planteamiento, esa xenofobia hacia los elfos, a los enanos y tal, ¿no? Por parte de los que son humanos. Y lo plantean también a la perfección desde el este. El Fire contra Mistor. Bravo, Bardo. Puta madre, lo parió. Fire contra Mistol. Es que increíble. Gracias, Bardo.
You. I get it now. What?
Was that?
Hurry.
Ferreta, ¿estás diciendo que lo cuentan pa' tonticos?
Let's hurry.
Push through. Okay, let's give us all you got.
Everyone, go!
Claro, no, y es que precisamente a mí lo que me gusta, ya no solo de los juegos del Witcher, por ejemplo, sino de la literatura de Sapkowski, es precisamente lo contrario. En el Witcher hay muchas cosas que tú tienes que pensar y dar por supuesto, crear tus teorías, no te lo dan nada mascado. Eso me gusta más, ese estilo me gusta más. No estoy diciendo que este sea malo o lo que sea, Estoy diciendo que el otro me gusta más.
Let's give him a fight. This could be our chance. Let's go. Burn. A tough one. Burn to us.
Los huevos fritos hemos dejado.
There's no way I'm stopping here. Not bad. I feel stronger.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Cat.
Pero bueno, que lo que sí que... Lo que sí te digo es que el juego tiene una pinta brutal.
Always comes through. Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Burn to us.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Por eso tengo ganas, por ejemplo, de ver qué tal se les da bestiario a Juste y compañía. Porque creo que, inspirado por estos tipos de JRPGs, pero con el tinte occidental y con la mitología española, cántabra y demás, puede ser borriquísimo el bestiario.
No way I'm stopping here. Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless. Cat! We have the edge. Let's take them all out.
Los perretes tienen dinero también, ¿eh? No. El segundo va en automático. Al que controlo yo es a este, al del pelo azul. El otro va en automático. Este lo controlo yo y a este es automático.
I chose the wrong opponent.
No, del compañero no. Igual más adelante sí. Igual con otros compañeros más adelante sí. Pero en este no. En este, de hecho, si te fijas, se ve cuando yo puedo... Cuando yo puedo atacar... ¿Ves? Ahora, por ejemplo, ¿ves? Yo elijo la habilidad aquí, ¿no? Te digo, quiero darle con fuego. ¿Vale? Y reventado. No le he dado el tiempo a que vaya el otro. El otro lo hace en automático. Y hace lo que le sale del pijo. Es que no tiene maná el otro.
That's true, but...
I'm heading out.
Vale. No es el de Aston Martin. Que te lo diga Citus.
What do you think? Yep.
Igual tendría que haberme curado y restaurado mana y todas esas cosas. Pero bueno. Ojo también el diseño del monstruo, ¿eh? Hola, Rina, bonica.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Peligro.
Darn humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
I won't hold back. Burn!
Uno de daño.
Monster. You're mine. Oh, please.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
Pues nos está dejando bonicos, ¿eh?
How is it this strong? I'll distract it. You two run.
But
above all else, I am a noble, and a noble
Es una novela.
people, no matter the cost.
Es una novela.
If you would repay me, then live. Wasn't enough.
no! Please say something.
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen.
¿Y qué les ha dado ahora a los japoneses por el... por ese tipo de fantasía, igual que en el Elden Ring y todas esas cosas, ¿sí? La cortesía en el Final Fantasy XVI. Pues le da ahora por esto, ¿eh?
Power awaits thy command. The time has come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Mucho sentido. No te podías haber despertado antes de que muriera el otro. Un piojo gigante, güey.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Scour!
All right, that did the trick. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Looks like it mainly attacks with the heavy blade feet. We can target those.
Wind!
That's it. Stay on
I will fight with pride. Seeker! Scour! Alright, how's that?
We've got to hit the other spot too.
Se lo está pasando bien con el bailecito, ¿eh?
I won't hold back. Wind!
You hit their weakness.
It's okay. We can do
By this power. Scour! Push through!
Wait, what? It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? Ick! I can't believe it's eating its own fruit. Can you knock those apples off?
Come forth, royal soul! Wind!
Les hago un poco de daño.
If we don't take out those apple things, you know, maybe there's some...
Sí.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Vamos, gallica. Y ojo.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
I won't hold back! Scour! Let's go! Wind! Seeker! A tough one!
Que podría curarme, pero no lo voy a hacer. Voy a zurrirle y ya está.
I won't hold back!
Hala, pues ya estaría.
Okay. Not bad at all.
True power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake.
Evangelion es lo que te recordaba.
Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Hala, aparcado.
The lad's out cold.
Hola, Víctor Bonico. Lo tenía para probarlo y lo vamos a zurrirle una pizca.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius?
Bueno, llevamos 1 hora y 20 minutos y hemos jugado 10 minutos. ¿Sabes?
Kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question?
¿A qué habré preguntado?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army.
¿A qué habré preguntado?
But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, but the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble's scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him.
Voy a dejar el mando porque total.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help.
A ver, un poco inútil el chaval es que casi muere.
Especially if he's volunteering.
Me voy a sacrificar por vosotros, pero me han zurrido la badana.
He's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
Porque es tonto. Porque es muy tonto.
To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
¡Tonto! ¿Qué es tonto? And I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands. And you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
¡Hala! ¡Ay! Hacemos una pausita y seguimos un poco más.